Oh my god. I triggered my crying thing. Hello, hi. I'm not gonna lie though, that's kind of how I feel right now. Shiny hunting again. Yay. But hello. Welcome, Mr. Fugu, Zizu, Sasuke. Hello, welcome. Melon and Stat, hello. It's really nice to see you all here again. Did he redo that to you? Yeah. What a way to enter. I know. I never even got my coffee either, you know. I went and got some water and then I realised the time and was like, oh crap, like I've left everyone sat there. So I'll get one if I have a break. I'll grab a quick coffee then. But yeah, it's definitely a way to enter. I'm not gonna lie. Again, that's how shiny hunting has me feeling at the minute. That and this heat is god awful. I'm dying a little bit. So, how is everyone? Did you guys see the direct? Did you see the new DLC trailer? I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It's I like, what's her name? Lacey. One of the new characters that's gonna be from the new school. She's so cute. She looks so cute. I'm so excited. What direct? You didn't see the Nintendo Direct? It was today. There's quite a few things that I'm looking forward to. Obviously the DLC. And what was that pigeon game? Like the rhythm game. Like the rhythm game battle royale. That looks really fun. I'm excited for that too. Oh, and Detective Pikachu. I'm thinking about getting that when it comes out and streaming it for you guys if you guys are interested. Yeah. Oh, and Palia, whatever it's called, that as well. So excited for that. I probably won't get it on the Switch, I'm not gonna lie, because it's the Switch, it runs like a bag of crap. But I'm excited that it has, you know, somewhat of a release date now. So that's super exciting. Everything else is just kind of meh. Elephant Mario 2. Yeah, I was excited for that. However, depending on the price of it, I'm probably not gonna get it. It looks fun and everything, don't get me wrong, and I do like Mario games, but I'm not gonna pay like, you know, £40 for it. It's just no. Why did YouTube hate you? YouTube hates everyone. Be nice to stream Detective Pikachu. Yeah, I haven't played it before. I haven't played any of them, but it looks really funny, and I thought to myself, I was like, oh, do you know what, we could have a laugh with that. There was another game that I wanted to stream as well, but I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, apart from that, there's nothing really that I'm all too interested in. Yeah, it was exciting. I am a bit annoyed because like when they were showing the Mario games, you know, like the first one that they showed, and they showed Princess Peach, I immediately was just like, oh, are they doing like a remake of Super Princess Peach? Which, by the way, on the DS, I love that. I love that so much. I played it so many times. I got so excited, and then I was let down. And then they did show that they are doing another Princess Peach game, and then I got really excited again just for them to show us nothing. So I'm really annoyed at them. The Detective Pikachu game is amazing. Is it really? That's good. That's good. You've never played either, but you've seen the movie. I haven't seen the movie. I need to see it though, especially because Ryan Reynolds is in it, right? Isn't he the voice of Pikachu? I love him. So that would be really cool. It's a sequel, I think. I think it's a sequel. I think it's called like Detective Pikachu Returns or something, but don't quote me on that. You started to play some of your first games, Assassin's Creed 4, so it's hard. Oh yeah, you was posting earlier, wasn't you? Yeah, I saw the screenshots, yeah. The movie sucks, does it really? You're about to go into Area Zero? Oh, that's fun. So yeah, I'm not making any promises, but if you guys, if you haven't seen, they're doing Terror Raids, Gimme Goal, chest form Terror Raids, and they're not shiny locked anymore, so you can get a shiny in the 5-star raids. Hi Sasuke, hello, welcome, nice to see you here. Yeah, we might take a break and we could do that. We could do that together on stream if you wanted to sometime next week. We can go do some raids and stuff if you guys want to join me, if that sounds fun. You can pet the pig. That's so cute. You're doing the terror raids now and no luck. It's shiny is awful though. Yeah, I know it's awful, but like, again, as a shiny hunter, I feel like I need to go for it, so especially since I'll need it for my decks, so we'll see. So yeah, we might take a break and do that instead, since, you know, I think because it's a limited thing, it makes sense to do that now, right? I might do some off stream if we don't have any luck as well. I might like record it so at the end we could do like, I don't know, a big compilation or something. Oh my god, my chair. Still so noisy. So yeah, now that was about the Nintendo Direct, I don't really think I've got much else to say about it, other than I am sad that there's no Tomodachi Life. Not even a port. No Animal Crossing news. Not that I expected Animal Crossing news. I mean, you know, the games are very few and far between, but I was hopeful, you know? I get the same with every Direct. It's just like, please Nintendo, anything, like a hint, anything. That and Polya, yes, Polya is gonna be fun. I probably won't stream that though. I probably will play it, but I don't think I'm gonna stream it. I think that might be one game that I keep, you know, to like sort of chill off stream. So yeah, we'll see. Right, let's get into this. We can continue chatting with the circly circle things. Yay! Here we go. When Detective Pikachu comes out, you getting it? You're addicted to the first game. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played any of them, any of the spin-offs or anything at all. So I think it'll be quite fun. Can you guys hear me okay? I just wanted to make sure because I have my mic a little bit off to the side today. So I hope that you guys can hear me. It's also kind of a little bit difficult for me to go around in a circle properly. I've hurt my wrist somehow, so I have like what they call like a compression bandage thing on it. So like I can only stretch my thumb so far, and I'm only just realizing that it's quite difficult. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you. Also, hi, Red. I know that I said hi to everyone else, and I think I missed you. I'm so sorry. So, chat's getting a bit busy now. It's hard for me to keep up, so I do apologize if I miss anyone or if I miss any messages. Sometimes, like, I read it, but then my brain doesn't say it out loud, so... Welcome to Yay, which means why do I hate myself? Yeah. So I found an interesting thing earlier. The chat's getting busy, get to your workspace and work. So I found out something earlier. Some of you guys probably know this, and this is probably me just being slow, right? But I was going to trade in and I got a Synesty A German Sinisty. And I didn't realise that in German it's called Fatality. Like, I had to check because I thought that it was a nickname because it's such a perfect name. I was like, oh, that's a nickname. I didn't realise that that's actually what it's called. Why can't we have a cool name? I mean, Sinisty is fine, but Fatality, I think it is so much better. Like, they have the better name by far. Sinisty wins Fatality. You're still busy hunting for Gimmighoul. I wonder who will get the shiny first. You or me, because these are quite hard shinies to get. The Gimmighoul is going to be quite hard, so I would be curious to see if you manage to get the shiny before me. You hurt your foot, Sasuke? Well, that's not good. I hope that you're okay though. Make sure that you get plenty of rest. You know, Abracadabra and Alakazam are great names. Yeah, true. True. I do like it when Pokemon have really funny names. Though, shall I bring up the Delivered again? You know the Delivered? I was annoying someone with that and I forgot who it was. I can't remember if it was you, Melon, or if it was Toss. But I was annoying someone with it by saying that the name is Delivered. We also got the perfect Lechonk, yes, and Smoliv as well. I was so happy when those names were revealed. Smoliv and Lechonk are the best names. Yeah, I do have to agree with you on that. Like, it's so silly. Like, why would you ever want to nickname them? The names are the best. Like, I kind of feel like they ruined it, like, by letting it, evolve. Like, I can't even, like, say, the evolution name. What is it? Is it, Oikalone? Oinkalone? Oinkalone? You hurt your foot by smashing it on the ground? Oh no. That sounds like something my bunny would do. He would thump his foot so hard that he hurt himself. I swear he actually did that the once he was limping for like half an hour, but then he was fine. And your dad told you with a garbage pronunciation. It was you, I thought so. What's wrong with Delivered? Again, we've been through this, you know it makes sense. It makes sense. He was climbing a tree and fell. I mean, did you have fun climbing the tree at least? Poor Gimmighoul got hit with 2 Mega Horns at the same time at low HP. RIP. So what Pokemon are you using for the raids? It doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. Because it's a delivery bird. Delivered. Delivered. Yeah, I'm not sure what Pokemon I'm gonna use for the raids yet. Like I said on Discord earlier, I might give Miraidon a try because I find that absolutely decimates almost everything. But if that doesn't work, I'll have to try a few things out. I just want something that's gonna be able to kill it like really quickly. Let me see. You've been using Samurott mostly. I'll have to try that out then. I'll have to bear that in mind. You had fun? That's good. As long as you had fun. But it really sucks that you hurt your foot though. But I suppose having fun makes it worth it, I guess. You'd imagine if a normal like Pyro would be useful against it. Yeah. It's just, because obviously... Well, I mean, it's only a 5-star, so we won't have like Terra Blast with it. It should be fine. Like, 5 stars aren't too bad, I guess. Either Samurott or Skeledirge. I can never say that properly. Yeah. I'll keep those in mind. You hate Delibirds pronunciation. You hate it with a hard heart. Delivered. I would love to have some confirmation if it's Delivered or Delibird. But like I said, it makes sense. When did Assassin's Creed 4 have multiplayer? I have no idea. I don't play Assassin's Creed, I'm afraid. It was a cool update for Pokemon Home, yeah. So, how have you guys been since I last saw you? Have you done anything fun? As always, I can never really remember what I've done because I haven't done much. Oh, I played a lot of PSO too. Again, I am not procrastinating from doing Pokemon stuff, I swear. But no, seriously, I've finished the story on PSO2 now, so that was fun. My character got a major makeover. And then she got a makeover again today. I had some AC left over, which is like the currency that you use like for the gacha balls and stuff. They had a sale on the AC, so I got some of that and I used it on the gacha, and I got some really nice outfit stuff. So I'm really happy about that. I look so cool now. Nightbot was only 6 emojis. How is that spamming? Nightbot is strict. It's taking its role a bit too seriously there. You've been trying out No Man's Sky on Switch one surprisingly well, really? Are you enjoying it? I know I was quite excited for it when it was first released years and years ago. But then it flopped, didn't it? But I have heard that it's got much better. You played Breath of the Wild this morning and discovered some shrines. That sounds really cool. There's a puzzle you actually hated, but you're so happy when I finally finished it. See, I don't really like puzzles. I say that, but then I love games like Professor Layton and stuff. Oh, that reminds me actually. Kind of a little bit off topic, I guess, but something else that I want to play as well that I'm not sure if I'm going to stream or not, but they're doing the Phoenix Wright games, aren't they? They're bringing the trilogy to the Switch, which I'm really excited for because it has Dual Destinies in it, which is like my favourite. I love it so much. I had it on my phone a few years ago. I played it on my phone and it's great, absolutely fantastic. Take this night, Melon. It's one of the biggest redemption stories in gaming. The Switch version has all the updates already included. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. See, like, I'm sat here now, like, thinking about all these games, and it's like, really? Like, do I actually have time to play all of these? Like, not too long ago, I was in a bit of a gaming slump, I guess, to where I didn't really want to play anything because everything that I already had was too boring and there wasn't really anything coming out. And then all of a sudden, there's just so many games. Like, so many games that are coming out, like, the end of summer onwards is ridiculous. Like, I've got the alpha for Puff Pals, there's Life by You. Oh, and then there's House Flipper 2 as well, which the demo came out on Monday, and I haven't been able to even play that yet. That's coming out soon. And then there's the Pokemon DLC. There's that Pigeon rhythm game thing, and then there's Detective Pikachu, and oh, and then there's Palia as well. And then the new expansion for Final Fantasy is gonna be out like in January, maybe. Is it weird to say that you can get stressed by having too many games to play at once? You missed a lot, haven't you? There's a lot, there's a lot. You mostly play retro games, really cheap and good fun. Yeah, I don't blame you. I played a lot of retro games, mainly because I didn't really have a choice. This computer that I have right now, the one that I stream with, is actually the only time that I've had like a really powerful PC. Like I've had PCs before, but they couldn't really handle like all too much, or I used to have like laptops and stuff. So I used to be quite a big like handheld console gamer instead. And would buy like a lot of secondhand games and stuff. Even when I was a kid though, like the only game that I ever really played on the PC or the laptop was The Sims. But I used to play a lot of DS games, and I didn't have like a Game Boy Advance or anything, but I had the original Game Boy. I used to play a lot of Donkey Kong and Metroid and stuff. It was fun. It was fun. But I really liked the DS though, because it had the like you could use the old Game Boy Advance cartridges and stuff in it, couldn't you? So that's how I used to play a lot of my games. So I definitely get where you're coming from with it being a lot cheaper as well. It's only like now that I have a PC and it's like, oh, I can play any game I want as long as I can afford it. But you know, most games now are getting so expensive, so I can't even do that. You got your first Pokemon game by trading a dinosaur toy for it. You didn't even have the console. My first Pokemon game that I played, I forgot which one it was, but it was one of the first ones. I stayed at my auntie's, and my uncle's nephews, like they wasn't my cousins, but his nephews also came to play. There was these twins, and I remember it like so vividly, because you know the whole thing like with twins being complete opposites of each other. Well, that's exactly what these two were like. One of them was like really into gaming, and he had the Game Boy Advance with one of the Pokemon games on it. And while I was staying there, he let me play on it, so that was my first time ever playing. I didn't actually get my own Pokemon game until 4th gen. My friend gave me Platinum, and that's what sparked my love for it. And then one of my friends, like, all I did was just like mention that I liked a Pokemon, and I was like, oh, I've got this game. You can have it. Like, they didn't have a DS or anything. They had no consoles. Like, I don't even know why they had it, but they just gave me a leaf green cartridge. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll have it. Your first starter was Emboar. That's Gen 5, right? You don't have it anymore. You restarted it without transferring it? Oh no. Your first was Pokemon White, and no matter what anyone says, I love Gen 5. Gen 5 doesn't deserve the hate that it gets. Like, me personally, I don't like the art style, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of like the really, really pixelated sprites. But everything else about Gen 5 is fine. Gen 5 has one of the best stories as well. Like, it's really, really good. I love the story of Gen 5. I wasn't a fan of the Gen 5 anime, but like the game itself, there is nothing wrong with it. Gen 5 is the best apart from Gen 6. Yeah, Gen 6 definitely is the best though. 100% agree. Yes. Nothing beats Gen 6 at all. Vampyre's animation in Gen 5 is cursed. Is it? It's been so long since I played it. The anime is terrible. Yeah. Like I said, it's just Emolga and Oshawott that saved the anime, that carried the whole anime. But yeah, tried to adjust my headphones. I wasn't a fan of the Gen 5 anime, but Gen 6 was incredible. They really brought it back with that. In fact, the amazing nose looks like it's breaking. Does it really? Does it really look like it's breaking? I'm gonna have a look at this. I need to know now. And don't forget Pikachu. Yes, of course. Yes, Pikachu's always funny in the anime. Pikachu's so sassy. Pikachu was amazing in the first few episodes as well. Like, I always forget the attitude, and I absolutely love Pikachu's obsession with ketchup as well. That always tickles me. So it made me really happy. In Gen 6, I think it was, like when they had the Pikachu song at the end of the episodes. And hi, Galia. Is that Galia? Or Galia? I'm sorry, I'm so bad at pronouncing names. But hi, welcome. How are you? How are you doing? Pikachu lost to a level 5 Snivy. Absolutely not. See, I would actually love to do a series. I think trying to recreate some of the most ridiculous battles in the anime, like, and try and get it like as close as I can, you know, to see if like the battles actually would have ended up that way. I think that would be quite fun. I think that it would be quite cool to do. I think I know enough about competitive builds and the anime and stuff to actually be able to do that. I don't know if anyone else has already done it, but if there's anything that I'll be able to get right, it's probably that. I mean, it seems like I can't get shinies, so. But we'll see. Let's see. It is so warm. It hasn't been that bad for the past few days. But thankfully not around by me, but I think that there's like some storms around, so it's gone like, I don't know, really stuffy. It's horrible. You don't understand how Pikachu can take down legendaries but lost to a level 5 Snivy. Exactly. That's exactly why I need to test it. I need to test out these things to see, you know, I mean, I already know that it's not possible, but it would just be funny, you know, to like scientifically prove it. Stefan's Substroker had coverage for a water ground type. It's just a normal type move. How's that coverage? It's the worst coverage you've ever heard. It is ridiculous, isn't it? There are some absolutely ridiculous ones. It's so dumb. Do you know what really makes me laugh though? Like, I haven't seen much of journeys, but I've seen a little bit of like where like the finalists for the league like fighting against each other, like, you know, Steven and Diantha and all that stuff. They're like, I don't get it. Why don't trainers tell their Pokemon to like dodge anymore? I know that like you can't do it in the game and they're probably trying to be like realistic, but like when you go back and you watch the old episodes, especially if you go back like to Gen 6, like the fights are just so much more dynamic. I think so far that's like the only criticism I have for journeys, I guess, because everything else from what I've seen so far is pretty good. Like, I like all of the stuff with Go, and I really like the new art style and everything, but the battles just seem boring. You know, like, oh, you got a big Dragonoid that can like see an attack coming towards it, and instead it just takes it. It just stands there. It doesn't even bother to move, it just stands there and takes it. It's like, really? Come on. The champion pronounces Buffon. I didn't know that you were so passionate about the anime. I get it though, I get it, because there's a lot of things that just don't make sense. Again, like, not to criticize it too much, because I absolutely love the anime. I do. I think it's great. But it is stupid at times. It's like, what was they thinking? There's also a moment where Pikachu, although was going against Solrock and Lunatone, where Pikachu casts his thunder and Swallow, and somehow both Pikachu and Swallow absorb it to create lightning on. What? Yeah, it's really dumb. There's something else like that, and I forgot what it is now, but something like in one of the older episodes that was just so stupid, and it's like, nah, that would have one-shot them. Pikachu has boss armor and plot damage boost in the anime. I mean, like, the thing that I don't get about Pikachu is how he always seems to reset, right? Like, I get why Ash has a new team in every season. It's, you know, obviously to showcase like the new Pokemon and so it doesn't get boring and stale. But then it's like, he still sticks with Pikachu, and Pikachu can take down like the most ridiculous Pokemon, right? And it's like, okay, he's had it for ages, it's been trained for ages, it's, you know, it's clearly a very powerful Pikachu. But then it will start the next season, and it's like, you poke Pikachu, and he cries. And it's like, really? Like, just a few episodes ago, you went up against like the most ridiculous crap, and then like... It's so dumb. It's stupid, I don't get it. I wasn't really happy to see that they brought back a Pikachu in the new one, but I can't really say anything. I can't judge it because I haven't watched it yet. Everything else about the new one looks amazing though, but yeah. Either Swallow Guts ability was insane or it was just dumb, unlogical moment. Just have to chat on what kind of MMO are you guys on? Poor Raichu, always overlooked. Yeah, I like Raichu. Pikachu is just weird, honestly. It's cute. He's a mascot, so they had to include him somehow. Yeah, I just think that like they should have like I don't know, sort of paced Pikachu's power instead of like having to go up and then down and then up and then down. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I haven't seen Sun and Moon, right? And this is one of the reasons that I sort of gave up on the anime, right? So if it's not how it sounds, then please tell me I'm wrong. But you go from Gen 6, right? You go from Gen 6 to like all of the stuff with Zygarde and whatnot happened. And that was like some really, really big stuff. You know, like almost world ending. That was amazing and incredible. So like, why does Ash go from that to go into Pokemon school? I don't understand. That's one thing. Like when I saw the trailers and stuff for it, that really put me off. It made no sense. No sense at all. I don't understand. Like if you guys have seen it, like does it actually make sense in the end? Is there like, you know, a reason, or is it just Pokemon bullshit again? One of your favorite Pokemon episodes was from that gen? What episode's that? When was that one? I think it's quite hard for me to pick a favorite episode. I'm a big fan of like of the Pokemon contests episodes though. When I was younger, I used to skip straight to them. You remember seeing it, but you honestly don't know. Yeah, it just never really made sense to me. But I am gonna give it a fair try. That's why I'm watching it through again. I'm watching all of the series through again, so I can watch Sun and Moon and Journeys, and actually, you know, give it a fair test, because I don't feel like it's fair of me to judge it. That was rude. It's not fair of me to judge it without watching it, I guess, but it just made no sense to me. And he's like, he's just saved the world, right? With everyone. And then he's just gonna go back acting like he's some dumb kid? Like, no. You like Pikachu, but Raichu is better. You also don't want to hear Pika Pika. What if I was to sing the Pikachu song? The Pikachu song is cute. It's adorable. I love that video as well. Like the music video for it is so cute. Like all of the Pikachu carrying their ketchup bottles. You can't say that that's not adorable. Actually, yeah, I would probably say that like one of my favorite moments in Pokemon is with Scyther, Pikachu, and the ketchup bottle. And it's like no one even notices that it's going on in the background, and Pikachu's just crying. Like, it's so sad. It breaks my heart every time. It's adorable, however, you had to listen to it all day because your brother wouldn't get to see it. That was fun. It's one of those like where I listen to it a lot as well, because like I watched the whole of 6th gen. And I wouldn't skip it. I wouldn't skip the song every time it came on at the end. It's the same with PSO2 with their anime. They had the Koi Koi song. At the end of it, like with the dance, like they like showed you like how to do the dance at the end, and like every single time I got to the end of the anime, I would have to sing along to it and dance. But there's like an English version of it now though, which is really cool. You're gonna be honest with everyone and say that you actually don't like Pikachu, be it in the show or in game, you never liked it. I'm very indifferent. I don't really care all too much about Pikachu. Pikachu's just Pikachu, you know, it's just there. You can't understand anything you guys say. I'm sorry, but you know, it is a Pokemon stream. You should play Pokemon. So then you'll know, and then you can come and play with us. You'd rather just use Charizard. Is it bad that I think that Charizard is a bit overrated? I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. You remember that episode? Episode? Did I just say episode? It's because I'm like reading ahead, my brain's too slow. I tried to fight Pikachu for ketchup but couldn't get it away from him, so he's just licking it in the background the entire episode. Yeah, I think it was when there was in that town that like hated Pokemon trainers, right? Because like there was a feud that was going on like between two of the gyms, I think, and there was like a Scyther there, and he accidentally cut Pikachu's bottle in half, and then it made Pikachu cry. It's understandable to think that, so it's all good. Okay, good. I always get very wary when I say that I don't like Charizard, because a lot of people shout at me for it. I mean, it's cool and everything, but there's just better dragons, I think. Like Noivern. Noivern is so much cooler than Charizard. Oh, speaking of Charizard and the anime and ridiculous things, right? You know the third movie? I really like the third movie, right? But It's so dumb that at that point in the movie, like Ash's Pokemon, his team is so weak that there's like, okay, there's literally no Pokemon on Ash's team that could realistically fight Entei, right? So they had his buddy Charizard come back from the Charizard Valley or whatever it is, and it's like he senses that there's something wrong. And it's just Charizard there, and it's like, come on, you haven't seen it for ages. And just because Ash's team is so weak, like, rather than try and fix that issue and, you know, get him stronger Pokemon, it's like, oh, let's just bring back Charizard. It was so stupid. I don't understand. It's silly. It's silly. Talk about Charizard being overrated, but no one talks about the Slowpoke line getting more special treatment. You think so? To be fair, Pikachu should mop the floor with Charizard, giving it speed and type advantage. I guess. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe we should test it. Should we test it? Have a Pikachu versus Charizard. If you had to use a Dragon Pokemon, it would be Hydreigon. Yeah, that one's a really good one. Really good choice. If she's Charizard senses, we're thinking, yeah, it's just... I don't get it. It made no sense. Like, out of all of the cool, like, Gen 2 Pokemon that they could have used, they brought back Charizard. It's just silly. And there you can't do anything, Charizard, but I can. You love Hydreigons? This Pokemon, right? Yeah, it is a really cool Pokemon. I kind of think that they did it a bit dirty with Iron Jugulis, is it? Like, it's cool, but it could have been cooler. Your birthday was 3 months ago, well, late. Happy birthday, thank you. Thank you for the late happy birthday. Charizard got 2 Megas, 1 Gigantamax, 1 Slowpoke, got an extra Evolution, a Mega, and 3 Galarian Forms. Wait, it had... Really? I would still say, though, that Charizard still gets, like, the special treatment, though. Just in the sense of it's in, like... Well, it's everywhere. Same, like, with merch and stuff as well, and... Oh, do you know what the most ridiculous thing is? The TCG cards. Obviously, if you guys are collectors, you know that the Charizard cards really aren't that special, but, like, I hate it when there's, like, newbies to the TCG, and then, like, they pull a Charizard card, and they're like, oh my god, it's so rare, I got, like, the rarest card ever, and then, like, you try to tell them, no, it's really not that rare, that's not how it works, and it's like, yeah, but it's Charizard, it's the coolest card, it's like, no. And when I say newbies, I don't mean, like, people who are new to the game, I mean... You know the people who jump on the Pokemon card hype because there's like a card that sells really well and it somehow like makes it into the news or something, so all of a sudden everyone is a Pokemon card collector even though they know nothing about Pokemon. Those kind of people. The coolest card is the fat Eevee card. Yeah. I tried to think of what the coolest card is for me. There's so many. I mean, obviously the Pokemon illustration card is really cool. Shiny Eevee Shine, hello Galactic God, hello, welcome in, nice to see you here again, how are you doing? Is Nightbot playing up again? What is Nightbot doing now? Naughty Nightbot. Is he being too sensitive? Let them have their fun with their special Charizard card and absolutely destroy them in a battle. Yeah. I've had like so many people like from high school and stuff who I hadn't spoken to for years, like he used to message me and just be like, oh, you really like Pokemon, don't you? Like you're into Pokemon cards and stuff. And it's like, yeah. And they're like, oh, I found these cards. I found these cards from when I was a kid and I think that they're like really rare. Like, can you help me price them up? And then like I'll do that, and then they get mad when they're not really worth anything, and they're like, oh, but I've got the ancient Mew that's like worth loads, right? And it's like, I don't know, it's probably worth like 25p. And then they get angry at me and they tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. And it's like, you can literally Google it, like how much they sell for. Oh, it's so frustrating. Like I don't tell anyone like IRL that I collect cards anymore, apart from my nephew. Cause, you know, he thinks I'm really cool because I'm into it, so I'm the cool aunt. Mr. Fugu says a swear word, like, but let's get the melon out of here. You're crying? I'm sorry, Mr. Fugu. Your favourite Pokemon card is actually one of Keyboard. It's so sad it's sitting on a bench hugging its phone, crying while on another bench. And is a mother hugging her son? Oh my god. You hate Charizard. He's the most stuck dragon ever. Somebody just got handled the truth. Yeah. It's so silly. Like, it's not my fault that your card isn't worth anything. I'm sorry. The same thing happened though, like when all of the stuff with I don't know, some other YouTuber, like some other big YouTuber started getting into collecting Pokemon cards. And like all of the people like in my groups, there was like so many new people joining that had no idea about cards at all, like just trying to get on the hype. It was like really hard to deal like with the Pokemon card groups then at the time, because there was a lot of scalpers around rather than genuine collectors, and they were just like, they was just buying a load of cards from people, like, you know, at standard prices, and they're just like trying to flip them. So it was just like a constant battle of like, you know, having to tell people like, no, I'm sorry, but you're ripping people off with this, like you can't do this. You can't charge like, you know, £10 for a card that's worth 50p. That's not how it works. And I but handle the boombox. My eye is itching again. I'm sorry. On the plus side, my allergy medication has been working for the past few days. It just doesn't work on my eyes. And I forgot to have my eye drops today. They're in silly. And no shiny Gimmighoul. No shiny Eevee either. It sucks. It's definitely sad. I have to send shiny vibes to all of us. Right, I'm just gonna go have a very quick break. I'm gonna go grab a coffee, finally. and then I will be back. So please don't go anywhere. I should be back in a moment. Hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. About Nightbot. I just had a message from Stat, and he said that he's trying to work on it. He can't really see why it's being so sensitive, as a lot of the words aren't actually blacklisted, so be patient with him. Stat is working hard in the background. I'm going around with no eggs again, aren't I? God damn it. Do you know what I did? You know how I've been complaining that like it's really, really warm? I made myself a coffee, and then afterwards I realized that I have this stuff to make an iced coffee, which would have been a lot better rather than a hot coffee. You know, I saw that reminds me, I saw a TikTok which I was gonna post, but I forgot. It was a footage of a single brain cell trying to make a connection. And I was gonna post it on Discord. I'd be like, guys, this is what it's like inside my head. All the time. I did grab eggs, yeah, I did. I'm really worried that I'm still not gonna find this Eevee. I still don't think it exists. I did try earlier to actually try and find an Eevee outbreak, like that's how fed up I'm getting. But I had no luck, and I had a Google to see like where they like specifically like where they spawn on the map. And when I did that, I just went down like a bit of a rabbit hole, and I saw like a forum thread of some people saying that they did over, like they was looking for a shiny Leafeon, but they wanted an Eevee outbreak because it was easier to see. Yeah, like that the shiny Eevees were easier to see. And they reset it like 350 times. And they got two Leafeon outbreaks. And they gave up on the second one, and they didn't even get a single Eevee outbreak after 350 resets. And there was someone else who said that there was like some testing that was done, and they did like 700 resets, and there was a bunch of Pokemon that didn't even show up once in those, like in the whole 700 resets. Then we see a Pokemon outbreak. You send out your Pokemon to take down most of them to see if you can find shiny Pokemon. Yeah, I got into the habit of doing that. That's how I got most of mine. Like every morning I would go, I used to post it on Twitter. I used to do like a morning hunt. I would go do an outbreak, and I had quite good luck. But I stopped doing that now because I don't really want to go shiny hunting by myself. You know, I want to shiny hunt either when I am recording it or if I'm streaming. I don't really want to find shinies without you guys. It feels selfish. So I started doing that now. I'm saving it for you so we can go through the journey of trying to complete the shiny Pokédex together. Which I'm well aware is probably going to take like 3 years, but we'll do it. You know, apart from obviously the shiny locked Pokemon, they're not going to count, but yeah. You drinking tea? Tea is good. I used to have this this lemon drizzle cake flavored green tea. It's really good. It does taste just like cake. But it's green tea, so it's healthy for you too, right? I actually had a Vaporeon earlier today and no shiny. I I got lucky and I managed to find a shiny Vaporeon quite quickly in my outbreak. It was like in the pond that's in like one of the top of the mountains, so all I was doing was just like flying around like in circles, just what's the word? Just like sort of gliding in and out of the area again and again. And thankfully I managed to find one. So that's one evolution, Diane, that we have. You drink tea because British. I do prefer tea over coffee. I don't really like coffee that much. I only like coffee if it's like the fancy coffees. You know, like the fancy sachet ones that you can get. Like salty caramel latte and stuff like that. Or the toffee lattes. They're the coffees that I drink. But tea is way better. He's shiny Sylvia on his tea, well, if you want to know. Me, 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 me. I'm not salty, I swear. You don't drink coffee or tea, you only drink water. Well, you're a much better person than I am. I would like to be one of those people that are super healthy, but unfortunately, I have no willpower. I find it really hard to drink water. Like, I don't care what anyone says, but like, every water has a different taste. There's like one specific brand of water that I do drink though, it's like the Nestle Pure Life. But even then, sometimes there's like a bottle that can taste off to me. I'm really funny with water. Like I'll drink juice, you know, like the cordial. I'll drink that. Coffee is the best. No one asked you that. You're a mod, you're supposed to be on my side. Hang on a minute, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be fired? I swear I fired you the other day for talking about toe jam. Popcorn or sea salt? Popcorn and sea salt. Salted popcorn. Have you ever got a shiny Eevee in other games? No. I do technically have a shiny Eevee in this game, but it's one of the like fake surprise trade ones, so it doesn't count. What do you mean, poor stat? He brought it on himself. I fired him in Discord the other day because I was making fun of him for not having shoes. I made fun of him for not having shoes in PSO2 because he runs around in bare feet. So he was talking about toe jam, so I fired him. We got Nightbot to replace him, so it's all good. You don't like popcorn, really? I wouldn't say that I love popcorn. I like caramel popcorn though. It's a shame that like here in the UK, buttered popcorn isn't really a thing. Like when I was with my family in America, and you had like, I would like to say real buttered popcorn, but it's not, is it? It's like a synthetic butter, but it was tasty. It was so good. I've never been able to find anything like it over here. Bare feet, yeah, exactly. He walks around in the game barefooted. You tired of hunting gimme gold already? I don't blame you. That's sort of how I would feel about it. But we gotta do it. I gotta do it. You can never run barefooted. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm barefooted like 90% of the time, unless I go outside. I'm barefooted. I always have been. I hate the feel of socks. It feels like they're squeezing my feet. Is that really weird? Or is that normal? I just hate the feeling of them. I feel too constricted. I just don't like socks. You only like cinema popcorn? I don't think that cinema popcorn is anywhere near as flavoured as what it should be. I think it's a bit too plain. The butter kissed toffee popcorn is really good though. You just took a short shower, what the hell happened? You're talking about Stat being fired for being barefooted in the game. Looking back, you think Stat deserves what they got coming? Exactly. He was making his character walk around barefooted in the snow and on a volcano. It doesn't make sense, does it? Every time you eat popcorn, you want to vomit? Really? Is it really that bad? You feed the built-in cheese. May I out Stat in a bedrock prison? Stat is literally built differently. I said that like I'm gonna start to refuse playing with him. Cause like I work hard, you know, to make my character look all nice and all pretty with all my accessories and everything on. And then like I have to run around with him and his bare feet. All he wears is just like a trench coat and trousers. That's it. And not even any socks. They're straight bare feet just slapping on the ground. Like, who does that? You're barefoot right now, barefoot revolution. Same! It's fine when you're in the house. Don't laugh, challenge impossible. Your guy looks like Daft Punk. Oh god. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's not the fact that he's barefooted that I fired him. I fired him because he really grossed me out with the toe jam. I don't really like feet, so that was just a step too far for me. Bro swims with shoes on. Oh my god, that sounds gross. Wet socks. That's absolutely disgusting. You might be a robot, but you wear shoes when you're outside. You're not some kind of caveman. Yeah, I wear shoes when I'm outside. Just not inside. I don't like to wear slippers either. You can never go barefoot in game or IRL. Don't tell me that you sleep with socks on. You don't sleep with socks on, do you? No one does that. No one does that, right? Does it? Do you guys sleep with socks on? Is that normal? Because to me, that just seems like the worst thing in the world. Like, how do your feet breathe? You do? See, but like, when it gets like really, really warm though, but like, not so warm to where like you need to throw like the duvet off or something, but like you just need to cool down a little bit. What do you do? Because like I stick my foot out the duvet, right? Like I stick it out at the end and it just feels really good. It's lovely and cool and it just feels so nice. So like, what do you do if you get too warm? Do you like stick your arm out? Because that's just weird. People in cold countries do? Yeah, I suppose. Don't like cold, your feet get at night. What do you think of a fridge? Your socks stay on no matter the temperature. I love that. I love how like we're the complete opposite when it comes to that. Like even if my feet are cold, I still won't put socks on. I won't wear slippers. I'll just like walk around barefooted, and if my feet are cold, I just stick them in a blanket. I just can't wrap my head around like always wearing socks. I just can't do it. You just sleep with all the doors in the house open. See, this is exactly what you should be fired. You're a psychopath, Stat. That's just too far. That's way too far. You can't. I bet you that you sleep like with your head facing the door as well, like with your head at the door rather than your feet, right? Yes, that is literally not human, I know. Who votes that we fire stat for real after that comment? You do? It's like you want to be fired. It's like you want everyone to dislike you. You'd be way too paranoid to sleep. I know, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I was scared of the dark for like the longest time. So like, I did used to have my door open a little bit, but like, I used to have the hallway light on at least, so I could like see what was there. That's not too bad. I can't sleep with the door open at all now. But when I was a kid, I could, but there was lights. I got the hiccup, sorry. But I can't imagine like sleeping with the door open without a hallway light on. No. No. That's just too much. I don't like sleeping with the windows open either. Like, I'll stick a fan on. I don't need to open the window because like anyone can climb in. And bugs and stuff can just like fly in your mouth while you're sleeping. No, thank you. No, thank you. Stay fired. I said that we're gonna fire him, not set him on fire. Everyone forgetting that you're not human as well. Yeah, but you're more human than Stat though. If that's how he sleeps, then you're definitely more human than Stat. When you was a kid, you had a nightlight to help you sleep and it was SpongeBob themed. Oh, that sounds so cool! I had a boring one that was like in the shape of a love heart. I had to use that like for the transition of getting used to the dark. But when I wasn't allowed to have my door open anymore. The funny thing is though, I used to have a cat. And she would she was quite annoying in the middle of the night. Like, she would always want to come in my room, like, which is fine, but like she wouldn't sleep. She would just come and like trample all over me and wake me up. So like I had to sleep with my door open still. Like, I just couldn't get to sleep in the dark. I just couldn't. So like I had to create sort of a barricade like with my door open. So I still had some light in the room to like stop her from coming in, and she would always find a way to like knock it down in the middle of the night, and then she'd just come and just run all over me. I loved it to pieces, but my god, she was annoying at night time. Or do you mean you wear a coat and gloves in the summer? Yeah, but if you're not human, then you won't feel the heat, so that's fine. That's fine, I guess. I used to like sleep talk and sleepwalk as well when I was a kid sometimes. I've been found in some really weird places. According to my family. I don't do it anymore though. My friend was really bad for it though. Like her parents would have to make sure that like all of the doors were locked, because apparently they found her one time in the middle of the night. Like, she was putting her shoes on, getting ready to leave the house. So they had to like hide the keys to the door. You made a scrap metal though. Your sister talks almost every night. I would only do it like if I was stressed. Like, apparently one time I woke up my sister by having like a full-blown conversation with her, and she thought that I was awake. It was like before some sort of competition that I had or something. My sister though, funny story, this still tickles me, but like her bed, she had like one of those bunk beds that have like a desk underneath and like a chair. And then she had like a little built-in wardrobe thing, and there was like a shelf at the top where she would put her shoes. So her shoes was like at the same level as her bed, like where she sat. And apparently, like, she woke up one night and she was hugging her shoe. Like, full on, like, rubbing it around her face and everything as if it was a teddy. It's so disgusting. You curious on what else that does that we question? Same. I'm sort of questioning my mod choices here. You're gonna go to sleep? Well, good night. And sleep well. And it was nice having you here. Hopefully see you again soon. She's too embarrassed to go to sleepovers because of it? Oh no. I mean, I can understand that though. I can understand why she would feel that way. Like, some people are very nice and some people will like record it and make fun and stuff, I guess. It's not fair that she feels that way though. Like, I'm sure that, you know, if like she gets really nice friends and like she trusts them enough, then maybe one day she will. Hopefully. I know that I tried to stuff myself in my wardrobe when I was sleepwalking once. And I was found under the kitchen table one time looking for my grandparents. Which was valid though, because they had just moved. They had just moved to America, so you know, that was quite upsetting for me as a kid, so it sort of made sense that, you know, I would sleepwalk and go try and find them. But like when my mom told me in the morning, she was like, what the hell were you doing last night? Like I had no idea what she was talking about. Hi, just a raspberry. I love the name. I love the name. So we got a melon and a raspberry. Welcome, welcome, how are you? Interesting stories. I have loads of interesting stories. One night she walked on top of your sleeping sister and claimed she had to get out the window to get someone before your sister told her to go back to bed. Oh my god. If you guys want to know a really funny story, it's not my story, but it's my friend's story. My best friend, her brother had, he brought a girl home, right? He brought a girl home and she slept walk. And my friend at the time, like, she was only young. She would sometimes go and like climb into bed with her mom. You know, so that was just normal. Well, this girl was sleepwalking and she got into bed with her mom. And her mom didn't think anything of it, you know, just thought that it was my friend. But then like she went up to go to the bathroom and then she saw that it was like this strange girl and she just went mad. She was like screaming at her brother like, who the hell is in my bed? Who is she? What is she doing here? I think that that's probably going to be like one of the craziest sleepwalking stories. Like, imagine that. The poor girl. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. You don't really think you experience sleepwalk or sleep talking that no one tells you about it. True. You wouldn't really know, would you, unless someone specifically told you. I think the best though is like when pets do it. You know, like when they're dreaming and you can see that they're dreaming and they do like the little twitches. Like one of my favorite videos is that cat who looks like they're riding a bike and then it crashes and they're just like they're riding it and then they just like throw themselves and they're still fast asleep. How is the weather in the UK? It's warm. It's very warm right now. It's really stuffy. We've had a bit of rain around today, but it's still really warm, so it's quite humid and horrible here. How about where you're from? How's the weather where you're from? I hope that it's much better than here. Your pet dog does run in his sleep. He gets nightmares too, but you wake him up if he does. Yeah, I used to do the same for my dog too. He used to whine in his sleep sometimes, and it's really heartbreaking, isn't it? So you gotta go wake him up and go and have a snuggle. My old dog was such a scaredy cat. He was like afraid of everything, especially like thunder, and if it's like really windy, you know how the wind can be like really loud if it comes through gaps in the windows and stuff. He used to hate that. He used to be so scared. And I never really liked those sounds either when I was a kid, so like I used to go sneak downstairs in the middle of the night if I knew that he was alone, and we would snuggle. I would always have to go and comfort him. He is adorable. I miss him so much. I'm pretty happy. 93 degrees. Oh my god. God damn. What's 93 degrees in Celsius? Just so I've got a better understanding of actually how hot that is. Not any better here, hot and humid. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? I absolutely hate summer. I don't like it when it's hot. It's really worse right now because, like I said before, like I can't have my windows open because I live in a really, really noisy area. So it's even worse when I'm streaming. Like I have like all of my monitors on and my PC on and everything, and it gets so warm in here. I'm having to like adjust the joystick, so like sorry if my camera's going everywhere, just because like I said it's a bit difficult to get it right with this bloody bandage thing on. Your doggo is just excited to meet everyone and everything. He likes people, dogs, and even cats. Oh my god, that's so cute. I had a friend whose dog would get so excited, like we wagging her tail, that she broke her tail. Like she injured her tail like from wagging it too hard because she like hit it off a wall. 33.89 degrees. Oh my god. It's hang on a second. According to my thermometer, it's 27.3 degrees in my room right now. So not too far behind, I guess. You got it from a quick Google search. I would have had a look myself, but every time I open up my browser, it makes my model freeze for like a second, so. But yeah, my old dog used to be really, really friendly as well. He used to love my cat. He used to absolutely love my cat. But she used to wind him up. Like, she would sit there and let him approach her. And like, he would do it really slowly. He was really, really sweet. Like, he didn't want to, you know, scare her. Like, he was always really cautious. And then she would just sit there as if she's not bothered. She would just stare at him, and he would, you know, walk closer and closer to her. And then when he got close enough to sniff her, she would just like bat him on the nose and then run away. Like, she used to tease him so bad. She was so mean to him. And one of the cutest VTuber models you've seen. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You make me blush. My mama did well. Yeah, my old cat used to be a bit of a nightmare. She once got stuck on the roofs, like the street where I used to live on when I was growing up. Like, all of the houses are like really, really close together. So like, she could get on the roof. She could get on the roof, and then like she could jump like from roof to roof, and she managed to get herself up there, but she couldn't get back down. So We had like a load of my neighbors like trying to get her down, and all she was doing was going like up and down the street, just like jumping from roof to roof, and then meowing, like, you know, having a tantrum because no one was getting her down. And then like my dad finally managed to get some ladders that was like, you know, obviously long enough to get up so like he could help her down. And she just kept on going up and down like from house to house, and we were just waiting for ages for her to actually come close enough. She was a nightmare. Still no shiny Eevee? No. You sure love Eevee? I don't love Eevee. I did like Eevee, but after doing this for 5 months, I no longer like Eevee. I have just decided that from now on, I'm gonna add an Eevee to the screen every single time I don't get one. So we'll see what comes first. If I get the shiny Eevee, or if I get a army of Eevees. But yes, hi! Hi General Vague. Hi, welcome, welcome, and nice to see you here again. How are you doing? Yeah, still no shiny Eevee, as everyone likes to remind me, I still have no Eevee. Like I said though, I might have a break next week. Again, I'm not making any promises because, you know, if I don't really have time or anything, but I don't know, we'll see. Might have a bit of a break and do the Gimme Goal raids with you guys. If you guys have Pokemon Scarlet or Violet, you can come and jump in. That would be fun. You doing good? Yes, I'm well. I am doing well. Thank you. Like I said, very warm. Very frustrated that we still don't have shiny Eevee, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. You just cursed for not getting it. I know. I know. I dread to think how many eggs that this has been. No. Like after this, whenever anyone just like mentions Eevee to me, in fact, actually, I might set a new rule after this where no one in chat is allowed to ever mention Eevee ever again. You'll appreciate it even more when you do get it though. Maybe. My plan is to evolve it and then shove it in a box and then pretend like it doesn't exist. That's how much I don't like it right now. We'll see. Like I said, I honestly don't know how I'm gonna react when I do get it. I'm either gonna like scream, which if I do, I'm sorry. Sorry in advance. Or I'm just gonna sit there in disbelief. Or maybe I won't even react. Maybe I'll just be like, oh, yeah, cool. What happens if someone does mention Eevee? I'll bring out the hammer. I'll bring out the bonking hammer. And I'll hit you with it. I think that sounds fair. No mention of Eevee after getting the Eevee. We shall never talk about this again. In fact, I will delete all of the streams apart from the stream that I actually get it. No, just pretend like I got it on the first stream. No one will know that it took me 5 months. Nearly 6 months. 6 months! Nearly 6 months! I hate this game. I don't want to play this game anymore. I quit. I changed my mind. I quit. I don't know. Become a Fortnite streamer or something, even though I don't play Fortnite. You tell you get a shiny alone and master out of any shiny given how long you hunted it. I can imagine. Shall I become a Fortnite streamer instead? Will you guys still love me if I stop playing Pokemon? I don't even like Fortnite, I don't even like shooters. But anything's better than this, right? Oh no, not Fortnite. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I saw something about like one of the new operators that they're adding in COD. Like, I don't play COD, I used to play zombies. That's all I really played, like in Black Ops 2. That was really good. I was obsessed with that. Yeah, apart from that, I don't really play it, but I seen like the new girly operator that they're introducing. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love her. Like with the glittery gun, it's so cool. You would still play any other games, but you might judge me for playing Fortnite. I would judge myself for playing Fortnite, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with Fortnite, if any of you guys do play it, it's just... I don't know, it's just Fortnite. I'm not judging anyone, I promise. No, I do know a couple of people who play it. It doesn't look too bad. It's just I'm no good at those kind of games. You know, like all of the jokes that people make about you know, like new FPS players where they're just like staring up at the sky, going around in circles. Yeah, that's me. I can't aim at anything at all, and like whenever I see anyone, I just panic. I just panic and press buttons and somehow do things. Still nothing. Believe it or not, you actually have Fortnite and you actually played it and it's still pretty fun. I know that like it's one of those games I think where a lot of people like to make fun of Fortnite, but then like when they play it, they actually end up enjoying it. I was the same with Unite, to be fair, because like I used to play League. I don't anymore, but I used to play League, so like I judged Unite and was like, "Ah, it's baby's first MOBA," but then like I actually played it and really enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. There's quite a few games like that where like I like to make jokes about, you know, playing it, but then I play it myself. Like Roblox, actually. Roblox is one of them. I make fun of Roblox all the time, but then I actually kind of like some of the games on there. It's quite fun. Some of them are good. Some of them are really funny. Woo! That was a really cool drift then. You like playing Pokémon Unite, you played it on mobile and Switch, but it's not a game you'll play full time. Yeah, I played it like last week and really enjoyed it, but I haven't really had time to play it since. Which is a shame because like I wanted to do more ranked matches and stuff, but yeah, like I said, I haven't had time. I've literally been doing everything apart from what I should be doing. I really should be getting ready like for Regulation D, but I just haven't been. I'm sorry. I went through like all of the trouble with the Pokemon DLC so I could get the Pokemon that I need, and I haven't even played it yet. I haven't even got the game at the case. And I still need to do Arceus too, but like there's just so many good things to play on it. Excuse me. Even the cars are shouting at me. I need someone like to shout at me. I need someone to keep me in line and be like, hey, go do this. You're supposed to be doing this. Like my one brain cell just can't, you know, can't focus on what I should be doing. You're replaying Pokemon Conquest now, stuck on a odd header like, yeah, let's change to be a great warlord and invade our neighbors. Wait, is that actually what it is? Really? You'd be overwhelmed too. To be fair, I think it's more so because I don't know. I know that I have to do something, so when I feel like I have to do something, I will do absolutely anything apart from that one thing. And then, like, I always complain, and then it's like, oh, I didn't take part in the season because, like, I wasn't really ready, and you know, I didn't like really have a team established or anything like that. And then I wonder why. It's like, oh, I never had enough time, and in reality, I've had like months. If you had to go back to play Pokemon Legends Arceus, bring back a cleaver for you. I think I might have one. I think I might have one in home, I think. However, I might have to check it. I might be able to trade it to you if you want, but I might have to check what the trainer tag is. Because it might be a different name. It might be under a different name. But I'll see. If it's okay, like, I don't mind trading it over to you. I'm not gonna use it anyway because I'll just get a new one. So, but I swear that I have one from when I transferred the Pokemon over before I deleted my save. So I shall have a look. Is invade or be invaded in the game? And your cute childhood friend encourages you to invade other land? That doesn't... Wait, that doesn't sound like a Pokemon game at all. No way. I mean, it sounds fun though. That sounds quite cool, not gonna lie. How many more boxes do we have? Oh, we got these in here. Okay. So like almost a box and a half to go. That's fine. That's cool. What was that lag? There was lag? Well, like on the stream. If it's lagging, then you might want to refresh, because sometimes YouTube can does that. YouTube can do that. Sometimes you might have to lower the quality. If you've got it like on the highest quality, if you want to lower it to like 720 or refresh. It's not lagging on my end, so. The final warlord. Yeah, answer Shiny Rayquaza, which people think is the same one from the new anime. Oh really? If it is, then that's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, that would be cool. It's good now. Yeah, YouTube does it sometimes. When I watch streams on YouTube as well, like a lot of streamers have the same issues to a lot of people say like, oh, it's lagging, or oh, it's buffering, and you either have to do what I said, like either have to refresh or lower the quality. At least it's good now though. I can see like if it starts to lag on my end though. I have these numbers that like start flashing red at me. You was bored, so you speedrun. You made a funny meme. It's peak entertainment. Still nothing. God, I've nearly drank like a whole glass of water in this stream. I might have to go and get some more. Oh, I was good, by the way. I was good this stream. I remembered to eat before the stream. I had hot dogs ever since we was talking about them on the other stream. I forget which one it was, if it was on Monday or if it was on Saturday, but yeah. So I had hot dogs today. It was tasty. Do I have the shiny charm? Yes. I also have a command for that stat. You could do that, right? You could do the command for the method that we're using. We have fancy stuff on the stream, I think. Haven't had a chance to use them yet, but always good to stay hydrated. I don't really drink that much apart from when I'm streaming, to be honest. Like, I have to, just because I talk so much. Yay! It worked. Some people say it's a sandwich. I mean, hot dogs are a sandwich, I guess. I mean, it's meat in between bread, so... Hot dogs are good, yeah. You had some on Monday. It's tasty. Tasty hot dogs. I didn't have them like with the normal bread though that you have them with. Do you guys ever have like the pot baked rolls that are like half baked and then you sort of finish baking them yourself at home, and they're like really fluffy on the inside but they're like really nice and crispy on the outside, kind of like a really mini baguette. Yeah, I had it with those and it was so good. They're tasty. Those people are probably in an asylum now. Well, I said that it's kind of like a sandwich. Oh, but saying that, I probably do belong in an asylum. You don't think so? You don't have them? They're really tasty. They're really nice. Aren't baked rolls those chiplet thingies? No, they're like, There's like a hole in the center. No, they're like they're all I'm trying to think of how to explain it like without showing you guys, but they're like really tiny mini baguette things, right? They're about like let's think, about like 3-4 inches long, and you bake them in the oven for like 10 minutes and then it goes like a proper like freshly baked baguette. You can get big ones as well, but it's just bread. It's just bread. It's like not as crunchy as a baguette, but like, yeah. You have a bake rolls back in front of you, you literally eat them, but they don't have holes in them. Are you on about bagels? Bagels have holes in them. What do you mean crumpets? I'm not lying to you. They're just like half baked. They're like half baked bread rolls, right? And like you have to finish baking them at home, and then like you have to cut them open and stuff. Made by 7 days. These 7 days. They're made by like loads of different companies. There's loads of them. There's all different ones. At least where I'm from. You can get them like from anywhere. Like everywhere sells them. Like every supermarket sells them. 7-Up actually. What? No, it's bread. bread? Why am I so confused? It's just bread. It's just bread that you finish baking. Bake rolls, pizza flavor. It's just bread. Right, imagine, right, that you're at home, yeah? And you're making dough. You have the dough in front of you, right? And then like, you put it in the oven and then it's nearly baked, but not quite. So then you take them out and then you put them in the fridge. And then you bake them closer to the time so they're nice and fresh. That's what the pot baked rolls are. That's what they are, but someone else has made them for you. It's literally just bread. It's just a bread roll. It's just a crispy, crunchy bread roll, okay? It's a baked piece of hot stone bread with a hole in it. No! That's not the bread that I want about. Bread that's cooked about 75% of the way through it, then you finish them in the oven, yes. I would get a picture, but I can't. I can't show you guys. You're gonna post it on Discord. Okay, fine, but like I'll post in Discord as well what I'm talking about. Let me know when you post it. Okay, check the Discord. Your brain will work with this combo. It's okay, my brain won't. What are words? My brain isn't working with this conversation either. Right, let me see. Let me have a look. Where did you post it? Oh, my Discord isn't working. Hang on. Hi, Nicholas. Hello, welcome. How are you? Don't mind me. I'm just trying to settle an argument about bread. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see the bread photo. And now I'm losing my voice. Sorry. I shouted too much about bread. Ah, there we go. Right, food. No, they're bagels. They're bagels. No, that's not what they are at all. They're just bake rolls. I mean part baked. Like part, like P-A-R-T baked, because they're partly baked. Not bagels. I hope I find the shiny Eevee too. Keep your fingers and toes crossed for me, please. Okay. What if I call them half-baked? Half-baked rolls. Even though that's a lie because they're more than half-baked. But half-baked rolls. And they're bread rolls. That you would use, like for subs. Like for sandwiches, for subs or hot dogs or something. It's just a baguette, okay? It's just a baguette that you finish baking at home. If you get one, can you make it an Umbreon? This one's gonna be a Sylveon, but we will be getting a shiny Umbreon at some point. Don't worry. So now you have the truth now. Hi Theo! Hello, welcome! Welcome. And welcome as well. I'm really sorry I can't read your name. You've made 2 jokes in the span of 1 hour. Really? The more this conversation goes, the more you're lost. The more your brain dies. Right. I'm sorry if you're busy, but if you're still around, could you find a picture of the rolls that I am talking about and post it in the Discord so Mr. Fugu and and Olympia can see? Made rolls you grew up with, other OG ones. What do you call the very sus Italian? I have no idea. Oh, you already did? Okay, thank you. They're the OG ones. Well, how do we know which ones came first? What if mine are the OG ones? Well, I mean, actually, technically yours are, since they're just the baked rolls. But then that's a different name. It's a different name. Mine are part baked, not baked rolls. And no offense or anything, but yours aren't even rolls, they're bagels. They're 100% bagels, they're not rolls. I mean, I guess that they do roll, but they're not rolls. Sorry, but no. It doesn't count. Indian pasta, oh, I've heard that one before. Why didn't I get that one? It looks interesting. They're really tasty. One of my favorite things to do with them, if you get them like fresh out the oven, so they're really warm, and then you butter them, so then the butter melts into them, and then you put like some shredded cheese on, so that also melts. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Whoops. Why didn't Mobster bake? Rolls apparently. And eat it if I prepared it for you. Hey, look, okay, let me tell you guys something. I am really good at baking. But the last time I made bread, it wasn't very good. I still want to work on my bread making skills. Because I really do love baking. I think it's an art form, you know. I like cooking, but cooking and baking are two very different things. I feel more accomplished when I bake because it's more of a science, whereas cooking is more like an art. But I haven't mastered bread yet. I've mastered cakes, cheesecakes, cookies, brownies, but not bread yet. And muffia. Those are white balls. Yeah, because they're not cooked properly. You have to finish them at home, and then they go all nice and golden brown and not crunchy on the outside and then fluffy on the inside. And it's like having fresh bread at home. It's really tasty, and they're really cheap too. They're really good. I'm gonna make you cookies. I can. I made some pink cookies the last time I made cookies, and they were good. You're at 200 Eevees, you need help. I'm God knows how many Eevees. I think it's probably closer to like 2,000-3,000 now, maybe. It's been a lot. So trust me, I feel you on that. I need help too. What flavor are they and what fillings do you do? A little bit of everything. I like to experiment with my flavors. But caramel and vanilla are probably like my favorite flavorings to use. Oh, I like malted chocolate as well. Like I said, the last cake I made was a malted milk chocolate cheesecake, but I also made for someone's birthday I made a Malteser cake as well. And not to toot my own horn, but that was probably the best cake I've ever made. But I like to when it comes to cookies, I like to use white chocolate instead of normal chocolate, because I love white chocolate. So it's really tasty. But no, not pink sauce cookies. They were just dyed pink. They looked, you know, all nice and magical. Molten chocolate cookies. Oh my god, I would love to make something like that. Cookies could be hard sometimes to get right, especially, oh my god, this stick drift. Especially if you want them to be chewy. Like if you're liking to be like soft and chewy on the inside as well. Sometimes it can be hard to get all of the measurements of everything right. It all depends on, you know, how you like your cookie. For me, I like them to be like nice and crispy on the outside, so like around the edge, and then really nice and gooey in the center. What do you mean, ew? What's wrong with pink cookies? Are you gonna stick with your OG European bake rolls? They're bagels. I really don't like bagels. I wish I did, because I know that they're quite good for you, but I don't like them. You'd love to see your baking skills one day? Well, I don't tend to bake a lot in the summer because it could be quite difficult. Especially since my kitchen has no windows, so it can get really, really hot in there. So it's not really ideal for baking. For bacon. For baking. So I tend to do it like when it cools down a bit. But yeah, the next time I bake, I'll post some pictures. I might have a picture of the cheesecake that I made actually. So I'll have a look around for that. And I'll post that in Discord. I would love to try macarons one day. I'd love to try to make those, but I know that they can be quite difficult. And I'm not sure that my my kitchen, again, since there's no like airflow or anything really, I don't think it's ideal for making something that's that finicky. I mean, if you guys don't know already, like something as silly as like the humidity being off or like it's raining outside can make them fail. So that might have to wait until I live in a different place maybe. But that's probably like my ultimate baking dream, is to make some perfect macarons. It's like a tastier crunchy than a bagel and has pizza flavor. I like pizza flavored things, but I just don't like the flavor of bagels. They just, I don't know, they taste weird to me. Don't know what 7 days is? No, I don't know. You're not a fan of cheesecake, but you'd love to see it. I don't like normal cheesecake, like plain cheesecake. Plain cheesecake can be a little bit too savory sometimes, I find, but I like flavored cheesecakes. But I was really happy with this one just because it looked really cute, because I made it for Easter, so like I decorated it to make it look like a bird's nest on top, and I think it was really cool. And there was like mini eggs and stuff in it. I was quite proud of it. You're not a fan of them, they look great, but you're not a fan of the taste. Oh, I love them. They're so tasty. You got store-bought ones and they were okay. One of the stores in the UK, Asda, they sell really nice ones. They're actually quite tasty. They are frozen ones though, but I don't know. I thought the texture of them would be off. But they're not, like, they're actually really quite good. I was quite impressed with them. They're not perfect, obviously, but for store-bought ones, like, they're actually pretty tasty. Especially they have, like, all different flavors in the, what was it, what one? The green ones. Pistachio. They were really good, they were tasty. You got a new snack. You don't know how to translate the title, but it's fire. You terminate the first bag in 5 seconds. I normally like that with Pringles, I'm not gonna lie. I can absolutely demolish Pringles in 5 seconds. I'm quite good at baking like some savory stuff as well. I like making pastry. There's these like potatoey cheesy smoky ham like pinwheel things that I make that I think are really tasty. I haven't like really had anyone tell me like that my cooking's bad yet, so maybe it's like one thing that I'm good at, but it's quite frustrating though, because again, with the environment that my kitchen is, it can be really hard to deal with pastry. Like when you're trying to like roll it out and stuff, while it's cool and before it melts so it doesn't get all sticky, it can be a nightmare sometimes. I have to like shove it in the fridge for like so long, and then I have like 5 minutes to actually like, you know, work with it before it starts going all sticky and gross. Here's some random gummy candy and you'll finish it within minutes. I love gummies. I absolutely love gummies. You know, like do you have the blue sharks or like the blue dolphins? They're really hard to find in the UK sometimes, but I love them. They're my favorite. But there is this brand, I don't know if they're still around, but there is this brand called the National Confectionery Company. They had the best adverts. But they did really nice gummies as well. They did the best gummy worms I've ever had in my life. If you can make them, you would, but you can't bake. They're probably not a good way to eat it. You love gummy sharks? They're the best, aren't they? They're so good. They're so good. You got some crack gummies? Anyone wants some? I might need some to get through this. I used to really love Haribo, but they've changed their recipes now, which sucks. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think that they taste a bit off. That's no, not the Super Mix. No wait, it is. It is, yeah, like the Super Mix, the one in the red bag. That one's okay, but they changed the recipe of their Star Mix, and I don't like it anymore. It sucks. I don't like the milkshake, so like the little milkshake bottles that they have in there, they're gross. They're just weird. Yeah, I would rather have gummy candies than chocolate any day. It's way better than chocolate. Is this shit from the USA? Middle Europe is anxious giving trash. I wouldn't know. It's not allowed in the UK. Yeah, like I am such a child when it comes to gummies. Like I struggle to remember to like take vitamins and stuff, but I found some gummy ones for adults. And ever since, I've always remembered to take them. I've never missed them. They're so tasty. It's not allowed in here either. Well, then I would rather not, you know, have this discussion in the chat then, please. If it's not allowed where you are either. The game isn't giving you a blood moon. You need it for a quest. I don't really know too much about like what the blood moon is, but I've heard some things about it. Like I heard someone say that that was their way of dealing like with the memory issue that the Switch has. So like what actually happens? What happens with the blood moon in Zelda? I'm actually really curious. That's if you don't mind explaining it to me, of course. Oh my god, come on, we don't have that many eggs left. I'm not gonna get it, am I? I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna end up crying again. I knew that there was a reason why I was crying at the start of the stream. I knew it. All enemies respawn along with items. I see. Suddenly respawns all defeated enemies. Oh wow. Fingers crossed Eevee using one of these last eggs, yeah, hopefully. The police is about to barge a tea room because a cat girl snitched on me. I would never, but still. It's more so YouTube rules. So, we'll leave it at that. Not mention it again. I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, that sounds really rough. The blood moon thing. It just made me think of like what they do in the variant dungeons in Final Fantasy. There's one of the difficulties. I'm trying to think now. I think it's like the longer you take to defeat the enemies, like the stronger they get. I think, but I know that like if you wipe, like if you die in the dungeons, like all of the enemies will respawn again, I think. Which sucks. Really like the animation that it plays when it arrives. It's a special. Like a special thing? Is it like a special event in the game then? Because it sounds kind of cool. You're not getting any catnip anymore. I had someone in Final Fantasy 14. Because obviously I don't actually normally play as a cat girl, but I do have a cat girl ult. As soon as I logged in the one day, like this girl just walked up to me. She gave me pets and then she traded me some catnip and then just walked away, and I was like, oh, okay. I'll take it. The blood moon is random, you can't predict when it'll arrive. Oh, I see. So you just gotta wait for it then? Like if you need it for a quest like you do, you just have to sit tight and wait? I see. I mean, that's cool, but it kind of sucks. Does it normally take long? Like, does it not happen often then? As a school special event, yeah. A cool special event. Honestly, if you ever play Mystery Dungeon, you'd love to see you try to recruit Kecleon, the most difficult task in all Pokemon games, really. Have you played the one that they have for the Switch? Because I would really like to. I would really like to play Mystery Dungeon. So if you played like the one on the Switch, would you recommend it? Is it any good? Like, is it worth buying? Pretty much, but you can skip time by resetting in a bonfire or sleeping at an inn. Oh, right, I see. So is it similar like to Arceus, where like you can go to the tent and you can rest until like a certain time then? So it's not like real time based then, right? If you can just skip to it like that. I suppose that makes it easier. Your sister played it, she enjoyed it. Okay. Is that something that you guys would be interested in seeing? Like other Pokemon games, because I really would like to play through it. It's definitely one that's on my list. Like one of the older ones that was on the DS, I forget which one it is, but I forgot who it was now, but I saw someone do like a little bit of a playthrough of it, and I thought that it was really cool. And then I stopped watching it because I wanted to play it myself, but then I never bought it. 100%. You're getting tired of waiting for this blood moon? I'm getting tired of waiting for this Eevee. Join me in suffering. The Kecleon has minus 49% recruitment. Wait, and hits as hard? What? No way. Really? You're then Twitch we stream it as well? Okay, I'm getting like a list of games. A list of games here to stream. At one point it was just gonna be you know, just pure shiny hunting, and now it's just all the Pokemon games. Let's just play all of them. Like some I'll probably do as like a series. Like I'll do some videos and stuff. But some I'll probably stream. It would be nice sometimes to have a break, I guess. Not played all Pokemon games, so watching would be great. Yeah, I really want to play it now. I know that it's like heavily story based, isn't it? So I like games like that. Play Pokemon Big Rock next. It's because the game doesn't want you to steal. The only way to fight him is to steal from his shop. Really? Ah, damn. Oh my god, we're nearly done. No. You watch, it's gonna be in the very last egg. It's in that one. It's in that egg, right? It has to be. It's in this egg. What do you guys think? No shiny Eevee. Catwoman doesn't think Big Chungus is funny. We've got 6 more chances. I gotta know what to do. I don't want to finish these eggs. It's kind of like Schrodinger's Eevee, right? So like if I don't hatch them, then can we consider it being a shiny? Because it's like both shiny and not shiny because it hasn't been hatched yet, so no one knows. Right? Yes, believe in Eevee. You escaped the pain of grinding? I haven't. Oh wait, I need to sneeze. Bless me. I'm sorry. Thank you. Every time I sneeze, I'm like, oh, I really should mute, but then I don't think that I have time to mute, but then it does take me ages to sneeze, so it's like, oh, I could have muted myself. I really should mute myself because I've heard things. I've heard of like weird YouTube compilation videos of girls sneezing. It's like really, really strange. There's some strange people on the internet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It'll be the Eevee, surely, hopefully. At least you can go around and say, hey guys, I got a shiny. All I can say is, hey guys, I gotta go with a set of specific mods. You're positive that it'll be the last egg? I hope so. I have a feeling. I have a gut feeling, but like that's normally wrong, so we'll see. If it's not that you're gonna cry, don't cry, because then you'll make me cry. The coffee is strong with this one, I know. I keep on forgetting to wear my fake mustache. I have to wear it on the next stream if someone can remind me, because like if Eevee doesn't like me and it's trying to hide from me, then if I disguise myself it'll be fine. We might get it if I disguise myself, right? That makes sense. It's a shiny too early. It wasn't a shiny, was it? It wasn't a shiny. It wasn't a shiny. Was it? I can't believe you because you did this to me before. It's like the boy who cried wolf. Again. Check. It wasn't. No shiny, no shiny, no shiny. No shiny. No shiny Eevee. But hopefully the last egg is. But actually one singular egg. No. I don't want to hatch these last few. Honestly, after this stream, I'm just gonna go sit in a corner and cry. You know what? I might sell my Switch. Do any of you guys want a new Switch? I'll sell it to you for like 50p. I don't want it anymore. I want it endlessly. I've had enough. Who are you telling to go and touch grass? Last one. Last egg. Is this gonna be it? I can touch grass whenever I want because I grow my own cat grass. So I could touch grass from indoors. Don't go selling your Switch like that. I will. Like I'll sell it for 50p because it's cursed. It's a cursed Switch, so it's not worth anything. I'll sell it and then I'll buy a new Switch. So then maybe I'll get the shiny Eevee then. Maybe it'll work. I wonder if the game store near me is still selling the Animal Crossing Switch. That was such a bargain. Like it's so bad when you see a Switch for like £300 I think it is, and think, oh, that's actually pretty cheap. You know that the world has gone mad. Any Markiplier calendar? I don't have the calendar. I wish I did though. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I did. I think I need a new Switch for the Eevee grind. Exactly. Exactly. No! I hate Eevee. It doesn't exist. All of you guys are just lying to me. You're just here, like, laughing at the dumb cat girl, like, oh, look at her. But I didn't mean to, like, you know, slap the microphone. You guys are just like, oh, look at this dumb cat girl, you know. She thinks that she can get a shiny Eevee. Let's all laugh at her while she suffers. Don't to start crying, trust me, I'm close. I can't believe it! Again, another stream without the Eevee. Honestly, I'm so done. I might do... I don't know what to do. Let me have a look at my calendar real quick. When is the Gimme Goal raid on till? I know that it's like the start of next month, right? Where's my calendar? Because I can't work out the days of the week. Where is it? Going to shiny hunt someone. Look at this dumb cat girl. She thinks she can get a shiny. Let's all laugh at her while she suffers. See, I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so Is it on until, was it the 5th of July? No, that doesn't seem right. Was it? Oh, the 2nd? The 2nd of July? Okay, so... that's like a week or so. Okay, so what I might do is, I'm streaming again on Friday, the same time. But because it's a Friday, I don't have to be up early in the morning, so... I might get a couple of extra boxes. I won't be able to do like a 5-hour stream like I did before, but I could probably stream a little bit later, maybe for like an extra hour or so. So we might do one last Eevee grind. And then next week we can do some gimmickle raids. If you guys want to join me, you can feel free to hop in, but we might go hunt for that instead. Have a bit of a break, and then when that's over, we can go back to the Eevee hunting. So, make good chatting streams at least. I know, it's like I said, I'm kind of worried that like when I go to something else, I'm not going to be able to like, you know, keep up with you guys as much. But, you know. As long as you guys know that I still, you know, I still enjoy your presence here. I will still be able to reach out. I just might miss some messages because sometimes it can move quite fast. So if I'm like, you know, reading like some dialogue or something, I can't read 2 things at the same time. You join me as well for the gimmickle raids? Okay, cool. There's someone in the Shiny Discord as well that I might see if they want to join too. Because I asked if there was some people who wanted to farm with them. Which I think that the link to that Discord is actually in the description now. So if any of you guys want to join that as well, if any of you guys play Pokemon, you can go in there as well. Might be able to find someone like to grind to grind the raids with and stuff. Everyone's really nice in there. Everyone's sweet. So yeah. We'll see. And hopefully we can at least find a shiny Gimmickle. I'll probably have better luck with finding the Gimmickle than I will this Eevee, I swear to God. But we'll see. But even though we didn't find Eevee, thank you. Thank you guys for being here again and for keeping me company and watching my, well, it's not really so anymore, for watching my fast descent into madness. Yeah. Really sad now. I'm just gonna go cry. And so the Gimmickle raids prove a better result than the Eevee hatching. It probably will. I guarantee it will. I seem to have really good luck with other shinies, just not Eevee. But yes, I shall see you all on Friday at the same time as usual, and hopefully it will be the last ever Eevee stream. So then we won't have to go back to it. But yeah, you guys know what I'm gonna say. If you haven't already, make sure that you like the stream because it helps me out a lot. And if you're new here and if you've enjoyed the stream, then please remember to subscribe and to make sure that your notifications are on because YouTube sucks sometimes and it won't tell you when I'm live. But thank you all for being here. It's really, really nice to see you all again. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you have a good Thursday, and I shall see you all on Friday. Goodbye!